My brother right here. My name is Tobiah. What we talking about? Because I want to include everybody in the conversation, right? You remember Kyrie Irving, he said we the Jews, right? You watch basketball?
Football, I really, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Seeing. You're right. The same thing with me now. And it's not football. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago, but Tobago.
Guyana.
Right? But you did see what Kyrie Irving said, right? Yeah, man. So, what we're going through is why every time somebody say we the Jews, why the people react like that and backlash and try to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why they try to shut them down?
Mm-hmm. Alright, me I agree with you to an extent still.
Mm-hmm.
That my belief different still.
See it.
First and foremost, I'm born church and I'm born Jesus.
How you mean, man?
Isn't it? To me, Jesus, as you want to say, the word is slavery. To me, still Jesus is a fictitious character with them use and try and see.
The brainwash way, right?
You get what I say?
Yeah.
Even if you check it, when Leonardo da Vinci did it, me and not our parents, them not even dream for born it. You see me I say?
Right.
So how a man can look on a picture and say, alright, I name Da Vinci. Or a man can look on a picture and say, I name Hitler. You see me I say? And as you say, the picture in the Bible, copper color, ear like wool, black man. Naturally, you see me I say?
You see it.
But to me, most of the pastor thing, to me, religion and division.
It is.
You hear me?
It is.
Because if I saw it go, why
you
everybody make up so much, why everybody make up so much fuss about this? You see me I say? Yeah man, religion and division.
Alright, you heard what he just said. The brother is 100% correct.
No, he's 110%
100%.
correct. When he said religion
is division,
he's 110% right with that.
No. Give me Corinthians 1 and 10. And I'm going to show you where the division came about. And then I want you to get Psalms 83, then I get church to show you what you're saying is 100%. But yes, they use this Bible, but when they use it, they never give you the words. As you said, it said woolly hair, but they give you a white Jesus. So what I'm showing you is now the Most High, he got the spirit of understanding now in these last days, where we reading it and we saying, damn, these things is not what we've been taught. But the Bible is valid. But they use the Bible, they never read it, and they brainwash our people as the young brother said. Come on.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come on.
Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing.
Read it again, that what?
That ye all speak the same thing.
Everybody's supposed to be speaking the same thing. One thing.
Right.
One message, one thing. And I'm going to show you how serious it is. Come on.
And that there it be no divisions among you.
So there's not supposed to be no division because everybody have their different beliefs. Right? For example, there is going to be division if the Bible said you got a woolly hair and you got a picture in your church with white Jesus. If the Bible said, hold up, we're coming back there. John chapter 4 verse 22. If the Bible said salvation is for this people, and you come with something else and said, no. Jesus, salvation is for all people. That means you come in with something different. You're speaking the same thing. Read that.
This is the book of John, chapter 4 and verse 22.
Come on.
Ye worship ye know not what.
Some people worship, but they don't know what they worship him. They're supposed to have the image of God. It's written in Daniel, in Revelation. They worship, but they don't know what they worship. Read on.
We know what we worship.
You see, us, we know what we worship because it's written in the Bible. Black, woolly hair, God of Abraham, who made man in his image and likeness. Come on.
For salvation is of the Jews.
Salvation is of who?
The Jews.
No, salvation is for all nations.
The Jews.
Who is salvation for?
The Jews.
The Jews. That's the big controversy on the earth now, brothers. Who is the Jews? Why you think they're saying they're the Jewish? They say Jewish. Why? Because they know salvation is what?
Of the Jews.
Because they know the chosen people is the Jews. Whoever the Jews is, they are the chosen people. You hear me? You hear me, yard man?
Yeah, man, naturally. Everybody blessing still, you know, me have to run, you know.
Yo, listen, yard man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody not blessed like you, brother.
Respect.
You hear what I tell you? No. As a Jamaican, you go through hard times in your life.
Naturally.
Right? We grew up in poverty. You ain't different from me. But guess what? Everything we've been through is punishment from God. And what we trying to tell y'all now, and tell everybody, is that shit done. It's about to be over. That's the good news. And everybody is about to get their punishment. So you can't say God impartial, God and wicked because He gonna punish other people. He punish us. If there is a God, that means we get punished. If God exists, that means He was mad at black people. You agree? Look what we've been through. We still going through. God and be blessing us like everybody else. Where our bags? Where our money at? Where our schools? What we got, bro? We ain't got shit. So the thing is, if there's a God, He was mad at us. We could just watch out our situation and agree with that. Right?
So you don't believe
We
in
ain't got
God?
our own country.
You don't believe in God?
Yes. I'm saying God does exist. And since we in these conditions, poverty, it means that God not happy with us to bless us with success. So what I'm saying is God is mad at us. So if God mad at us and punish us, what you think He's gonna do to the other people that do worse than us? Huh? No, that's the thing when I'm bringing out yard man. You hear me? Because I know you want. The reason why I'm bringing that out.
The reason why I guess this is the reason why certain people feel like this about God. Because how long we've been waiting as black people.
I don't want you to leave. I want to say something.
Yeah.
The reason I'm bringing this out, yard man, because in our mindset, God is coming back and everybody gonna hug and kiss is gonna be one and God love everybody. No, every race is going to get judged. The Bible is saying that black people been getting judged, and the other races, their turn is coming.
Right.
That's what the Bible is saying. You agree with that?
Repeat.
Black, Hispanic people, we went through slavery, hard time, we still go through it. God judged us. That's what we're reading in this Bible. So I'm saying to you, because you said everybody gonna get blessed, I'm saying to you, is it far-fetched to understand that God is going to punish other races for what they done, just like how He punish us?
No, sir, we're not far-fetched.
All right, that's easy to. So that's our understanding. That what we gotta understand. If God is just,
So respect.
all right, my brother, check out the flyer. All right.
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Scan that QR code that you will see on the screen. Because guess what? We trying to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Stop playing games.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We pushing the truth. Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Stop playing games.
So, brothers, what y'all trying to? What we getting into, man? What you got, big man? Because these are platform. I want to hear your opinion, man.
I like to take in, I like to absorb, you know. I don't
Okay,
really
okay.
have nothing on it. I just
Okay.
like to-
Okay, hey, give me 1 Kings 8:1 for Zion. Let me show them who is Zion. Let me show my boy who is Zion and what Zion is. Hey, remember that for your son, bro.
Yes, sir.
1 Kings 8:1
In the book of 1 Kings, chapter 8,
and verse 1.
and verse 1.
Come on.
Then Solomon assembled the elders of Israel and all the heads of the tribes, the chief of the fathers.
Now, Solomon we talking about. Now, normally if you go in church and you're reading this, what do you think coming in your head based on the media, what that you've been taking it? White Jesus. You not thinking no black man, Solomon, the wisest man on the earth, a black man. That's not how your brain processing that.
I know of Solomon as far as growing up.
You know, man, you know you're black because you probably hear some truth, but most people don't know that.
Yeah.
Solomon's a black man. Jesus Christ came out of that same lineage. Solomon, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, go right back to Solomon, David. That's why he said he come from the seed of David. Come on.
The chief of the fathers of the children of Israel
Uh-huh.
unto King Solomon in Jerusalem.
Come on.
That they might bring up the ark of the covenant of the Lord out of the city of David.
Uh-huh.
Which is Zion.
Which is what?
Which is Zion.
So, Zion is the Israelites. The Israelites that dwell in the city of David and King Solomon. That's Zion. You see that?
Yes.
That's a people. Let me tell you something, what people don't understand. Give me church. People think it was about religious groups. It never in history. You see God dealing with religious groups. It was always a nation of people. Huh? It was always a race of people. It was never groups, religious groups. Anybody you hear talk the Bible, just tell them that anytime. Say, yo, show me where God had religious groups or dealing with religion. No, he dealt with a nation of people. He took them from slavery.
Right.
That's the Israelites. The thing is, nobody ain't going to tell us we are the Israelites.
Right.
And the churches, they can't even because they ain't got the Spirit of God, one, and two, the ops, the enemies set up to teach you something different. Respect that.
Message, man. I'm gonna check out the flyer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So read that.
This is the book of Acts chapter 7 and verse 37.
Come on.
This is that Moses which said unto the children of Israel.
Moses said no. He said to the Pentecostal.
The children of Israel.
No, the Catholics.
The children of Israel.
No, the Church of Baptists.
The children of Israel.
Moses said to the children of Israel, this is a nation. Come on.
A prophet shall the Lord your God raise up.
Moses was telling them Christ is gonna come. A prophet. God gonna raise up.
Unto your brethren,
Uh-huh.
like unto me.
Come on.
Him shall ye hear. This is he that was in the church.
Was in the what?
In the church.
What is the church? Go back to the beginning and read it again.
This is that Moses
Uh-huh.
which said unto the children of Israel.
So what is the church?
Israel.
The children of who?
Israel.
What is the church?
The children of Israel.
So anybody talk church, tell them God never was dealing with church. Right. God was dealing with a nation of people.
That's right.
And the name of the race was the children of Israel. Give me Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Let me see who God tell to gather together. Because you believe in unity? You think we should unite? Black people should unite, right? But
I think that's what's holding us back as black people.
say it in the camera, man. Let me hear Garfield drop in the knowledge.
Right.
Left and right, man. Say it again, brother. You think what? How will you say the same thing?
Honestly, I think that's what's holding us back as black people is unity. We don't have no unity. We always either trying to compete with each other
That's right.
or this, that, and the third, but we don't have no unity whatsoever as black people.
Yeah.
If I'm doing something as a businessman like I am, and I decide to bring someone on or share some kind of business adventure that I have, and guess what? I went through it several times. Instead of us sit down and come together and make this adventure even stronger, and not just with what I said, because the reason why I said it to you is if you think it's anything that you need to input, it's time for you to say it. So instead of us coming together and like put it together to make us stronger as a unity, like you said as black people, guess what you gonna do as a black man?
Fight them.
You gonna take it and try to run with it yourself,
Self,
or
right.
try to beat me down
Right.
if you can't do nothing with
Right.
it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I went through that several times over and over and over. So
Me too,
that's
bro.
the reason why I said the one of, not the only.
Yeah, but the one of
But
the main.
one of the main thing that's holding us back as black people,
Mm-hmm.
and I might be light skinned or whatever. A lot of people might look
Don't
at
worry
me
about
as
that,
Spanish
man.
or whatever.
Nah, you
I'm
good.
black as a
Come on, bro. You
motherfucker.
ain't even
I
gotta
was
say
born in
that.
Jamaica.
That's with
You
all words,
understand
bro.
what I'm
Bro,
saying?
that's with all words. You ain't gotta say. You ain't gotta say that. What makes you feel like you?
Like I said,
Yo, you black
the
like
reason why I say that, a lot of time when I travel, people start coming to me speaking Spanish,
Right.
speaking all kind of different language.
Right.
Sometimes I dress different, I carry
Right,
myself
right,
different, and from my complexion,
Right,
they
right.
might look at me.
Yeah, I got you.
But like I said, I'm just like you. Ask him.
Right.
We've been together like 20 years now.
Right.
No homo, but
Right.
when I say together, it's my brother that we
Right.
grew up together.
Nah,
We worked together and on.
Right.
And like I said, the only thing that's holding us back as black people
Is unity.
is unity.
Right.
Back to what we was talking about.
And right.
Unity is what we need in the
Black community. That's what
Simple
I'm
as
talking
that.
about. You see why I'm glad I came here, bro? This is why we here. Because guess what? That's what the Bible talking about. That's why we trying to have the conversation, because stuff like this people need to understand. In the black community, we separated. We don't have one mind. We fight on each other. We have malice. We can't do nothing together. We have, if people trying to do a business together, one person want to steal.
Exactly. Once
Move.
money come and play,
Thank you. Covetousness.
it don't move the same no more.
I'm gonna show you something. First thing, because do you remember the strategy that our enemies used against us to divide us? It's called divide and conquer. You familiar with what I'm talking about? What's one of the strategies that the oppressor used against us to divide and conquer us? One of the strategies.
One of religion.
Very good. What's another one? Okay, so give me Psalms 83. I'm going to show you. And this is why even what we teaching, because people see us and they think, you guys that's here teaching, what can that do for the black community? You here reading the Bible, how that gonna? I'm going to show you it starts with unity, just as you said. That's what God said.
This
Come
is
on.
the book of Psalms 83 and verse 1.
Come on.
Keep not thou silence, O God.
So David is speaking in the spirit. He said, don't keep silent, God. Don't hold your peace. Come on.
Hold not thy peace.
Read on.
And be not still, O God.
Come on.
For lo, thine enemies.
So stop. God have what?
Enemies.
That's not all words. God have enemies. He's going to tell you who the enemies. Thine enemies what?
Make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
A tumult, an uproar, uprising, and they lift up their head. Read on.
They have taken crafty counsel.
This is the conspiracy of divide and conquer the blacks and Hispanics. They have what?
Taken crafty counsel.
That's what God called it. It's crafty, tricky, counsel.
So,
Con-
to stop real quick, to have a question from what you just read.
Uh-huh.
Like you said, who is God against? He don't have a specific race or anything. He just have, what I should say, he just have something against whoever go against his word or him. Is that because I'm just going
Understand?
just what
I'm with you.
right?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
We're gonna read it again and answer that question.
Yeah.
Because I get your point. God against anybody that is against him. Which is
or not again or
which
against
is
the word.
right, or against his word. Which is truth.
Yeah.
But there is something that you gotta understand at the same time with that.
That's the reason why.
All right?
That's the reason why I caught that when he said it.
You caught that, right? So you right. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, because God against black people who hate his word as well.
Exactly. That's why I said
Right?
it's not against a specific
Right.
race.
Actually, you might want to hold your tongue a little bit there.
All
Right? So now, come on, let's go. Read that again from the top. Stay with me. Don't lose your thought.
This
Let's
is the
go.
book of Psalms 83 verse 1.
Come on.
Keep not thou silence, O God.
Come on.
Hold not thy peace.
Come on.
And be not still, O God.
Why?
For lo, thine enemies
God have enemies.
make a tumult. And they that hate thee
They have hate you, God. Come on.
have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Against who?
Thy people.
The enemies take a crafty counsel against thy people. Who is thy people? God chosen people.
Exactly.
This is the people that God. Hold on and give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Real quick. Real quick. Don't lose it.
Yes, I got you.
So we should make a differentiation.
This is
You see why we need to have a conversation? Because that thought process is still in our brain that we learn in church. You understand?
Like you said, thy people.
Thank
which
you.
is God people.
Thank you.
So once you go against that, meaning back to what I said, once you go against God's word or
Right.
against
That's why I
His,
say you're right too.
you
But
understand what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
waiting for the
yeah.
but. I'm waiting for the but.
come on,
This is the book
stay,
of
stay,
this is the
stay,
book of
stay.
Deuteronomy chapter. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse
Stay
6.
with me, Garfield. Come on.
For thou art an holy people
This is
unto
thy people. Thou, the Israelites, are holy people unto what?
the Lord thy
A
God.
holy people. Singular. It's not talking about everybody. Listen, come on.
The Lord thy God
The Lord thy God
hath chosen thee.
have chosen thee. You know what somebody says? Some people say, you guys interpret the Bible with your own words. Let's see if I'm making anything up.
Bring it
The
up.
Lord thy what?
Hath chosen
Read
thee.
the
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
and what?
The Lord thy God
Have what?
hath chosen thee
To be what?
to be a special people unto
who?
himself
Above what?
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Upon what?
Upon the face of the earth.
Above what?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So God do have a special people.
That's right.
Go back to Psalms 83.
Yes, he do.
Right. So if this people sin, yes, you're right. God is against them too.
Yeah.
So if they're messing up,
But what I'm saying is, the people that we're talking about and the people that you just read about, once again, it's people that God chose to put in that position.
stop. Do you know which race he was talking to there? What we just read.
It
Which
doesn't
race?
matter.
Oh, go back.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to differentiate a race.
I knew you
You see what I'm saying?
How to do the
I'm not trying to differentiate a race.
Okay, God.
I'm trying to
What you
make
think,
sure
brother?
that the same God that you're talking about is a God that I always learned about, and the God is for all.
All right, Garfield. So no, Garfield, we're doing something called comprehension.
Yeah.
Okay? Give me Deuteronomy 1 and 1. When you have a book and the book and someone is speaking to someone and he tell you who he's speaking to, it means he's speaking to this people, correct?
Yes.
Read Deuteronomy 1 and 1. I want you, what do you think? What we just read there, he chose us to be a special people above all people on the earth.
Of course, because he was one of
What
us.
is that talking about? A
But
race?
I want to make sure that this
It's talking about
God
everybody?
is not singling us just out. He's for
So-
all people
so
like we
Garfield.
all read about.
All right.
You understand
So
what I'm
Garfield,
saying?
he agrees.
So I'm following you. Don't think because I'm drinking and smoking, I'm not following.
Nah, you good, Garfield.
I'm 100.
Your boy,
What's going
yeah.
on? I'm just making sure that the God that we're talking about
Uh-huh.
is for all of us.
Right, no. Your boy agreed with you. He said what we read. I thought you was following with me, but you not.
I am. Trust
Right.
me, I am.
Oh, you are.
What?
Well, he said,
I've been listening to you all night.
Garfield, what we just read in Deuteronomy 7 and 6, he said that's for all people. We going to prove that it's not for all people. One and one.
This is the
Listen.
book. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1.
Come on.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
All people,
Israel.
all nations.
Israel.
Shiny people,
Israel.
white people.
Israel.
No! It's talking about who?
Israel.
Israel. Do you know Israel is a race? Let's establish that first. Do you know Israel is a race of people? You accept that?
I didn't know that.
I understand.
Israel is a race, yes.
No, was it still?
Yep.
No, I understand you didn't know that. The land of Israel is a race. Where the word Israel came from? It came from our forefather, Jacob.
But you know what? Even though Israel is a race,
Uh-huh.
just like every other not to say every other nation or every other country.
I'm listening.
A lot of other nation or a lot of other country or a lot of other islands, I should say, do have their own culture, their own race, and
Culture.
all of that.
Right.
All
Right.
But if you notice with even Israel as well, it's for the public,
I'm gonna sit
right?
down and take a haircut too. I'm listening.
It's for the public, for all of us, right? So
You said what is for all of us? What?
Israel, what he was talking about,
The words is
right?
for all people?
Now it is.
Is the Bible for all people?
Yes, it
Did
is.
God give it to all people? For all people?
Yes, it's who.
Give me
choose-
Psalms
it's who
147.
choose to accept it.
Right.
As far as I was taught.
Okay. No, you being honest.
You know what I mean?
You are being honest. Read Psalms 147 and verse 19.
This is the book of Psalms 147,
And then
verse
give me
19.
Romans 9. Come on.
He sheweth his word unto Jacob.
He showeth his word unto Jacob. The word Israel came from Jacob. Jacob is a man. That's your forefather. That's our forefather. We never was taught that. We told we was Africans and white people names. Jacob, Israel came from Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. God make a covenant with those seeds. With those sons. He made a covenant, not with everybody. Read on.
Showed his word unto Jacob.
Come on.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Statutes, his commandments, and judgments unto who?
Israel.
No, he showed them to the Chinese people.
Israel.
No, he showed them to the white people.
Israel.
Once again, he showed his statutes unto Israel. Remember, he took them from where? Egypt. Slavery. He destroyed the Egyptians.
Right.
He murdered the Egyptians just for the Israelites. That's how much he loved them.
That's right.
He take them from slavery. That's the God we talking about. No. If everybody want to believe in a universal God and make up their own stuff, I get it. However, if you're going to believe the Bible, you're going to believe this God, what he's talking about. What he said, read it again.
He sheweth his word unto Jacob.
Unto Jacob,
His statutes and his judgments unto
his
Israel.
word, his Bible, this Bible is for the Israelites. Come on.
Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
Read that again for my boy.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
Did I make it up? Did I interpret it anyway? What that said? Let me see, Garfield, if you're going to keep it real. What that said, Garfield? What it said, he not dealt so with no other nation. Never in history. Matter of fact, give me the description of Christ and God. Tell me which nation worship a black God, brother. Tell me. Show me.
You have to start seeing it now. That
They
is
go-
revealed.
They're going to have to. You know how they're going to do it?
Because now, you know,
With Putin?
nowadays,
Because you see Putin show the pictures.
yes, because he revealed it, but not just about Putin. You know, nowadays, I got 5 kids, and nowadays society is controlled by this internet situation that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, he revealed that. People been trying to figure out this, that, and the third. Now, how could we go against what he just revealed or proof otherwise from what he just revealed? Because remember, we've been worshiping and praying to what we've been hearing about for all these
That's all we
years,
do.
as well as we not just worshiping and praying. Don't get me wrong. We know that it's a higher power.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We know that. You understand what I'm saying? Me, I don't know what he or she look like. I believe it's a man. Now,
Give me that John
you
again.
don't know what he or she look like until what I said
You
right
wrong.
now.
I know what you
What?
like.
Hear what
I'm
I'm saying.
listening.
1 second,
I'm
right?
listening.
Hear what I'm saying? Until we was always looking at these pictures, but until Putin revealed what he just revealed, now
People learning.
people actually got like a visual as to whatever we've been worshiping or praying to all these years.
All right. However, Garfield, what you just said, I disagree. Because
No
once
problem.
upon a time, I never knew. I get you. But you see now, read that John for me 4:22. Come on.
It's the book of John, chapter 4, and verse 22. Ye worship ye know not what.
The people in church, in Christianity, they worship, but they don't know what they're worshiping.
I agree. Like I said, I grew up in a Pentecostal religion.
Some of them who think they know what they're worshiping is a white God, white Jesus. But that don't exist. That's idolatry. That's not the God that you're worshiping. You know he's a higher being, but if you're worshiping a different image and you're bowing to cross, you're not worshiping God. That's what God said. He said, what's the first commandment? Have no other God before me. So you think you're worshiping God, you're not. Read on.
We know what we worship.
Listen, God, you see us? We know what we worship. Read on.
For salvation is of the Jews.
Because God is black just like the Jews. Give me that. God is black just like the Jews, and salvation is for the Jews.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.